English listening activities.
Unit 11. I usually get up at 6. Task 2. Listen and number the times in the order you hear them, 1 through 6. Then listen again. Write the verb you hear under each clock.
Okay, then. I'll meet you at 12:30.
Football practice starts at 3.
We finish work at 6:30 on Fridays.
She'll arrive in Bangkok at 10 after 9.
I'll see you at the game at 8:15.
Our flight to Seoul leaves at 11:45.
Task 3. Listen to the questions and circle the best response. Listen again and check your answers. 1,
What time do you usually go to work in the morning?
2,
When do you have lunch?
3,
When is your coffee break?
5.
What time do you go to bed at night?
Task 4. Questions like, when do you usually get up, are often reduced. Listen to the example. Then listen to the sentences and circle reduced or not reduced. Listen again and practice. Example.
When do you usually get up? When do you usually get up?
1,
When do you usually have breakfast?
2,
When do you usually go to school or work?
3,
When do you usually have lunch?
4,
When do you usually come home?
5,
When do you usually have dinner?
6.
When do you usually go to bed?
Task 5. 3 people are describing their daily routines. Listen and under time. 1,
Good morning, everyone. Your teachers tell me you're all having some trouble with your schoolwork. I know you're all good students, so I'm thinking it's a problem with managing your time.
That's right, Mr. Wilson. Between basketball games, practices, team meetings, and working out at the gym, I just don't have much time left for homework.
Well, tell me about your daily routine, Linda. Let's see if we can find some free time when you can study.
Well, I get up around 5 o'clock and get to the gym for the team workout at 6. I'm in class all morning and have lunch at 12:15. I spend all afternoon in class, and then I go to basketball practice at 4. After that, there's another workout, the team meeting, and usually a team dinner. I get home at about 9:30, but by that time I'm usually too tired to do any homework. Most nights I go to bed at 11:30.
That's a pretty busy schedule, all right. I think you should eat at home more often and spend the extra time studying. You could probably also study at lunch.
2,
Now, Stuart, what about you?
Well, I generally leave home around 7:30. It takes me over an hour to get to school by bus, and then I go to class at 9. I'm taking an extra course this semester, so I only have about 10 minutes for lunch. My part-time job starts at 4:30, so I have to go straight there after school. I finish work at 8 o'clock and get home about an hour later. I unwind by watching TV for a couple of hours from about 9. I try to do my homework starting at 11:30, but I usually run out of time.
Stuart, I think you're going to have to cut down on the hours at your part-time job. Then you could study after school and still have time to unwind with a little TV. You could also study on the bus on your way to school.
3,
All right, Sophie, let's hear about your schedule.
Well, as you know, Mr. Wilson, I'm student captain this year, so I don't have time for much else. I get to school at 7 for band practice. I go to class for most of the day and have lunch with the newspaper staff at 12:15. I have a spare period in the afternoon when I write stories for the paper. That's 2 o'clock. At 5, I meet with the student council, and then I work on the newspaper for 3 hours, starting at about 6. After that, I go home and practice violin from about 9:30. If there's any time left, I do my homework.
It's great that you do so much for the school, Sophie, but it's taking a lot of time away from your schoolwork. I think you should give up one of your outside activities and spend a little more time studying. Let's sit down and draw up study schedules for all of you.
Task 6. Listen and circle the answers that are right for you. 1,
I get up at around 6:30.
3.
I go to school before 8 o'clock.
4.
I have lunch around 12:30.
5.
I get home around 5.
6.
I never go to bed before 11 o'clock.
Talking about your daily routine. Sample dialogue.
What time do you get up in the morning?
I get up at about 7 o'clock. Then I take a shower.
Do you have breakfast?
Yes, I eat and read the paper and then leave home at about 8:15.
Maybe you could get up earlier and study English from 7 to 7:30.
I like to sleep a little later than that, but I guess I could study.
Useful expressions.
When do you usually have lunch?
Usually at noon, but sometimes a bit later.
What do you do after school?
I watch TV from...
Do you have any extra time in the morning?
Could you study for an hour at lunch?
In focus. A day in the life. Hollywood stars are known for spending long days on the set while making movies. Tom Cruise once said a typical day for him begins at 4:30 a.m. and lasts as long as 18 to 20 hours. Famous musicians and celebrities in other fields have made similar statements. Who are some of the most famous people in your country? What kinds of activities do you think make up their daily routines?
Our Prime Minister must have a really busy schedule. He probably has to get up really early in the morning each day.
I think most actors in Hollywood probably have an easy working day, and they get paid a lot of money, too.
Anna Kournikova must have a tough daily...
Unit 12. I'll have soup and a sandwich. Task 2. Listen. Which of the food items is each person talking about? Check the correct item. Then listen again and check your answers. 1.
How would you like that done?
2.
Does that come with French fries?
3.
What kind of dressing would you like?
4.
Would you like cream and sugar?
Task 3. Listen. Which people are making restaurant reservations? Circle yes or no. Then listen again. Which people succeeded in making reservations? Circle yes, no, or unknown. 1.
Harborview Cafe, how may I help you?
Yes, hi. I'd like a table for 6 tomorrow night, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. We don't take
Reservations. We open at 11. If you wish to make a reservation, please leave your name and number after the beep.
I'd like to make a reservation for lunch tomorrow, 4 people at 1 o'clock. My name is Andrews and my phone number is 839-4953. Thank you.
3.
Meetings and Banquets Department.
Hello. I'd like to reserve a meeting room for tomorrow at 12.
We're fully booked at 12.
How about 1?
1 o'clock is fine.
Okay, we need seating for 12, please.
And could I have your name, please?
Chen, C-H-E-N. I'm in room 403.
And how would you like to pay for that, Mr. Chen?
Oh, I guess I'll use my credit card, American Express.
4.
Grand Theater, how may I help you?
I'd like to make a reservation, please. 3 people for tomorrow night.
Oh, I'm sorry, but we're to book for another night.
5.
Barney's Seafood, may I help you?
I'd like to make a reservation for Saturday night, please.
Sure. How many people?
8.
And at what time?
Oh, say around 7?
Okay. And your name is?
Lee. And it's a birthday party, so can I order a cake? You do have birthday cakes, don't you?
Sure. What would you like written on it?
Well, let's see.
Task 4. Listen and check if would or will is reduced. Then listen again and practice. 1.
Would you like to see the menu?
2.
Yes, I'd like a menu.
3.
I would like a hamburger.
4.
What do you have to drink?
5.
Will that be all?
6.
I'll have the sirloin.
Task 5. Circle R for reservation or O for ordering food. Then listen again and check your answers. 1,
I'd like 2 seats for tomorrow night, please.
2,
I'd like 1 large Super Supreme pizza, please.
3,
Could I arrange to sit by the window?
4,
Can I book a table for 6 on Friday night?
Task 6. Listen. How many people are ordering? Circle the number. Then listen again and check the orders.
Hi, I'm Tina. I'll be your waitress this evening. Are you all set to order?
Yes, I'll have a hamburger and a salad.
How would you like your hamburger?
Medium rare.
Anything to drink?
Water?
Okay. And how about you?
Let's see. I guess I'll have the salad.
1 salad.
Uh-huh.
And to drink?
Coffee, please.
Anything else?
Yes, I'd like an order of fries.
Okay. And to drink?
I'll have a cola, please.
Okay, coming right up.
Task 7. Listen and circle the best response. Then listen again and check your answers. 1,
What would you like to order?
2,
Does that come with ice cream?
3,
Could I have a table for 2 at 6:30?
4,
Could I have 2 coffees, please?
5,
Did you say cola?
6.
What time would you like?
Ordering food and taking orders. Sample dialogue.
Are you ready to order?
Yes, I'll have the roast beef and the garden salad, please.
What kind of dressing would you like?
Thousand Island, please.
Anything to drink?
I'll have an iced tea.
Okay, coming right up.
Useful expressions.
I'd like it medium rare, please.
Did you say cola?
Do you want milk and sugar with that?
Would you like chocolate or red cherry?
Would you like anything else?
In focus. Mind your manners. Most people learn proper table manners at an early age, but rules of etiquette in one country don't always apply to another. What are some of the customs associated with eating in your country? What sorts of mealtime behavior are unacceptable?
In Japan, it's okay to make slurping sounds while eating noodles.
In Mexico, it's the custom to keep both hands above the table during a meal.
Unit 13. He shoots, he scores. Task 2. Listen and circle the picture for each sport you hear. Then listen again and check your answers.
German Grand Prix, and that's the up-to-the-minute news. Now to the latest sports scores from around the region. In playoff basketball action, Toronto down Boston 104-98.
Tiger Woods. And in other news, Korean PGA Tour mainstay Yoo-mi Kim scored a stunning upset this afternoon at the U.S. Women's Open Golf Championships in Kansas City, Kansas.
For that, Marty. Coming up next, full coverage of this year's U.S. men's clay court tennis tournament, followed by a look at the first-round matchups in this year's National Hockey League playoffs being played in Boston.
Mets close 3-2. And finally, our play of the day comes to us from the World Cup soccer match between Brazil and Japan, where Japanese striker Hiroko Shaz...
Task 3. Your answers. 1,
Welcome back to Whitehall Stadium, where the third and deciding set is about to begin. Martinez played well in the second set. Her serve is still strong, and the only chance I see of Kobayashi getting back in the match is if Martinez has any more trouble with her ankle. The other problem is the heat. It must be well over 100 degrees on the court, and both women are feeling it. Well, the umpire is in place, and both players are ready. So let's go back to Jim Stone for more of the commentary.
2,
Lee has the ball at midcourt. He passes it to Chang. Chang's boxed in. He pivots and... oh! The ball comes loose. There's a scramble and... Chang has it again now. He tries to take it across to the other side, but is stopped just short of center court. He passes it to Wong, the big number 9. Wong shoots from three-point territory, and it's off the rim as the buzzer sounds.
So it's back to 17, where American Jenny Kim is trying to save par after a terrible drive into the trees. Kim's taking a bit longer than usual to line up the shot. She's only sitting about 8 feet from the cup, but this green is a bit tricky. We also had some rain last night, so there's a possibility the green is still wet, which means that Kim will have to hit it a little harder. Looks like she's ready. Here's the putt, and in it goes! So Kim remains atop the leaderboard at 3 under, with the Australian Ali Moran still sitting 1 shot back.
Task 4. Depending on the intonation, O can have many different meanings. Listen to the intonation of O and match each one with the correct ending. Then listen and check your answers. Practice saying the sentences using the correct intonation. 1.
Oh!
2.
Oh?
3. 5.
Oh!
1.
Oh! That was a great shot.
2.
Oh? I didn't know that.
3.
Oh, I haven't decided yet.
4.
Oh, that's a real shame.
5.
Oh, I see.
Task 5. Listen to the soccer game report and complete the chart. Then listen again and check your answers.
And now to sports. Fans of the West Park Lords had reason to celebrate tonight as the team scored a 3-2 victory over Woodgate United. Playing before a crowd of just over 52,000 fans at Riverside Stadium, the Lords took an early lead on Mark King's shot from the corner of the penalty area. The goal was King's 10th of the season and came in the game's 21st minute. Woodgate even slipped a shot past West Park keeper Chris Gain. It was Martin's 8th goal of the season. West Park reclaimed the lead in the 56th minute when Lord striker Dave Smith scored his 14th goal of the campaign. Down but not out, Woodgate drew even once again in the 70th minute when David Walker scored on a pass from Kevin Newman. The goal was Walker's 4th. Both teams had chances to win in the next 20 minutes, but with time running out, it was West Park striker Alan Nolan who scored the deciding goal. Nolan's 13th goal of the season came in the 89th minute and ensured that West Park would hold on to first place, 2 points ahead of Woodgate. The Lords' next game is on Sunday against Egdon.
Task 6. Listen and circle the answers that are right for you. 1.
Do you like to watch sports on TV?
2.
Are you a good soccer player?
3.
Do you know how to play tennis?
4.
Sports on the radio?
6.
Are you a basketball fan?
Talking about sports. Sample dialogue.
Do you watch a lot of sports on TV?
Not really, but I like to play golf.
I like golf too. Are you a good golfer?
Yeah, pretty good. How about you?
I'm not very good at sports, but I watch a lot of sports on TV.
Oh, really? What kinds of sports do you watch?
Besides golf, I watch a lot of soccer and tennis matches.
Useful expressions.
What's your favorite soccer team?
Who's your favorite basketball player?
How often do you go to baseball games?
About once or twice a month.
Do you ever listen to games on the radio?
Do you play on any teams at school?
In focus. National sports. Golf is played in many countries around the world, invented at least 600 years ago. Similarly, baseball is called the national pastime in the United States, and Australian rules football was founded in Australia. What is the national sport in your country? What do you know about its history? Can you explain some of the rules?
The English are crazy about football or soccer. We started playing it here in 1863, and it's still the most popular sport in the country.
Everyone in Thailand learns Muay Thai or kickboxing. Muay Thai is 2,000 years old and is unlike any other martial art.
Canada's national sport isn't ice hockey, it's lacrosse.
Unit 14. Do you want to see a movie? Task 2. Listen. Which are invitations? Circle Y for yes or N for no. Then listen again and check your answers. 1.
Let's go see Invisible City tonight.
2.
What time do you want to have dinner?
3.
Do you want to go to a basketball game this weekend?
4.
Would you like to go dancing tonight?
5.
Have you ever been to a dance party at the King Club?
6.
How would you like to go to the Wagner Art Gallery?
Task 3. Listen to the announcement. How many different events do you hear? Circle the number. Then listen again and fill in the missing information.
What's On Around Town is brought to you by Blue Line Cabs. Evening shows are at 7 and 9:30. At the Grand Theater, you can see the record-breaking Broadway play The King's Revenge. Nightly performances are at 7:30. In basketball action, the Liberty City Knights play the Gotham Towers this evening at Metro Gardens. The game gets underway at 7. Tonight at 8, the Civic Center hosts a free concert by the City Symphony Orchestra. The Wagner Art Gallery is holding an exhibition called The Gold Rush, a series of paintings done during the gold mining boom of the 1880s. The grand opening is tonight at 9. Finally, the King Club is hosting a video dance party tonight at 10. Don't miss it.
Task 4. Listen. Do the questions have rising or falling intonation? Circle the correct answer. Then listen again and practice. 1.
What's on tonight?
2.
Do you like movies?
3.
Do you like dance?
5.
Where should we go tonight?
6.
Did you see that movie?
Task 5. Listen to the conversations. What types of entertainment are the people talking about? Number the sections of the entertainment guide 1 through 5. Then listen again. For each conversation, circle the event the people plan to attend. 1.
Hello?
Hello, Jessica. Rob here.
Oh, hi, Rob. What's up?
Well, I was just calling to find out what you're doing this weekend.
No plans, really. I was hoping to go to the Glory Hounds concert, but I couldn't get tickets.
Well then, your prayers are answered. I've got a pair of tickets for this Saturday show. Do you want to go?
You bet I do. That's fantastic, Rob. I'm dying to see that show.
2.
Hey, Marcy. Have you heard about that new play at the Grove Theater?
Siam Sunset? Yeah, I saw it about 2 weeks ago. Why?
Oh, I was going...
Climbers at the Shakespeare.
Yeah, that sounds okay. What time does it start?
8 o'clock, I think. 3.
Aki, you remember Oliver Smith, right?
You mean the guy you work with at the art store?
Yeah, that's him. He's giving an exhibition tonight at the Ford Street Gallery. Are you interested in going?
I'd like to, but I really want to go to the LaSalle Museum opening tonight.
Oh, come on. That Sandscape exhibition runs for 2 months.
I guess you're right. Okay. See you at the Ford at, say, 9:30?
See you then.
4.
Hello?
Hello, Gina.
Gloria, hi. I was just about to call you. Paul and I are going to Club 64 tonight. We were wondering if you and Bob might like to join us.
Bob doesn't like Club 64 very much. What about Sliders? Their weekend dance party is tonight.
Well, Paul really wants to go to Club 64. They're having some kind of costume party. He's going as...
Could talk Bob into that. What time does it start?
midnight, but we should probably be there by 11:30.
Right. Bob and I will stop by your house around 11.
5.
Tim, did you get a look at the paper yet?
Yeah, but I still can't decide which movie to see.
What? I thought you wanted to see that horror double feature at the Bayside.
I did, but I called the theater and there aren't any tickets left. How about seeing Quarantine at the Bijou?
Not another summer blockbuster. There's got to be something else on. Let's see The Devil's Playground. I think it's still on at the Capitol.
I'd rather see Quarantine. Why don't you give it a try?
All right, but it better be good.
Task 6. Listen and circle the answers that are right for you. 1.
Come on, let's see The Devil's Playground.
2.
Would you like to see the Sandscape exhibition?
3. 4.
How about going to Bob's Country Bunker tonight?
5.
2 Bits opens tonight. Want to go?
Making and responding to invitations. Sample dialogue.
Would you like to see the Soul Sisters on Saturday?
I'd like to, but I'm going to see 2 Bits at the National Theater.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, how about going on Sunday?
Well, I'd rather see the exhibition at the Faber Gallery.
That sounds good. What's the exhibition called?
Full Eclipse. Paintings by Wolfgang Schmidt.
All right, I'll see you at the gallery around 8.
Useful expressions.
I have 2 tickets for the Glory Hounds concert. Want to go?
I'd love to. What time does it start?
Let's go to the 4th Street Gallery tonight.
No thanks. I'm not really interested.
What are you doing on Tuesday night?
Sorry, I can't make it that night. How about Thursday?
In focus, dating customs. For generations in North America, it was considered inappropriate for women to invite men on dates. This custom began to change in the 1940s and 50s. Inspired by a popular comic strip character, many high schools and colleges inaugurated Sadie Hawkins dances, occasions when a woman was expected to attend with the man of her choice. What are some of the past and present customs associated with dating in your country?
In Japan, it's unusual for someone's parents to meet the person he or she is dating until they decide to get married.
It was once a custom in the United States for adult chaperones to accompany young couples on dates.
Young people in Spain often meet...
Unit 15. What's the weather like? Task 2. Listen. Is the report about news or weather? Check the correct column. Then listen again. Write the key words that helped you decide. 1.
For Tokyo. And in Seoul, it will be cloudy with a high of 25.
2.
And in Bangkok, the Prime Minister said that the Asian Games would be held this year instead of...
3.
A chance of rain. There will be late rainstorms in Taipei with thunder reaching high levels above the...
4.
In news just in, authorities in Osaka say that the fire in a downtown shopping mall has been contained.
5.
Not forgetting that Kuala Lumpur will continue hot and humid with a high of 35 degrees in the...
6.
Spokesman said the president would postpone his upcoming trip to Jakarta based on recent...
Task 3. Listen and circle the picture. 1.
Ken, I heard you went to a baseball game during your trip to Chicago.
Yeah, my son and I saw the Cubs game last Saturday. They beat L.A. 5-3.
Didn't it rain really hard on Saturday? I thought they canceled that game.
Nope, maybe you're thinking of Sunday. That game was called because of rain.
Oh, that's right. It just looked like it was going to rain.
Yeah, it was a bit cloudy on Saturday, but it didn't rain.
2.
Did I tell you Ray and I went on a ski trip last month?
No. Did you go up to Ravenwood?
Yeah, we spent the night in the hotel there. We had a really good time.
Was there a lot of snow?
Actually, there wasn't any snow. The weather was so warm that there was no snowfall. And then to make things worse, the snowmaking machine broke down.
But you still had a good time?
Yeah, we spent the whole day playing board games.
3.
Hey, Paulette, how was the sailing holiday last weekend?
Really good, thanks. Although it wasn't sunny like I didn't get much of a tan.
Look on the bright side. You didn't get a sunburn either.
That's true, unless you count windburn.
Windy, was it?
Yeah, it was. Perfect for sailing.
Task 4. Listen. Which is more important, the weather or the time? Circle W for weather or T for time. Then listen again and check your answers. Example.
It will be warm tomorrow. It will be warm tomorrow.
1.
It will be cold tonight.
2.
Rain is forecast for tomorrow.
3.
It will be hot on the weekend.
4.
Tonight will be rainy.
5.
This afternoon it'll be cloudy.
6.
Expect some snow overnight.
Task 5. Listen to the weather forecasts and write the temperature for each city. Then listen again.
Now to weather across the Asian region. Beijing will be cool with late showers and a high of 15. Seoul will be cloudy and unseasonably cold at 4 degrees, while Busan will see rain and a high temperature of 8 degrees. Tokyo will have rain and a high of 11, and Osaka will be cloudy and 10 degrees. Shanghai is expected to enjoy clear skies all day. It will be breezy and warm with a high of 21. Further south in Taipei, the temperature will stay around 16 degrees, but there won't be much sun. Look for it to be partly cloudy all day. Hong Kong will stay cloudy all day long with temperatures reaching 17 degrees. In Manila, it will be warm and sunny with a high of 27. And that's a look at the regional weather at this hour.
Task 6. Listen and circle the answers that are right for you.
Me right now?
3.
Was it cold yesterday?
4.
Are you warm enough right now?
5.
Do you watch the weather reports on TV?
6.
Did you bring an umbrella to class today?
Talking about the weather. Sample dialogue.
Hello, Allison. It's Jeff. I'm calling from Boracay.
Jeff, hi. How's your vacation going?
Great. The Philippines is beautiful.
How's the weather? I'll bet it's really nice.
Yeah, sunny and very hot. I think it's about 33 degrees.
Wow, that is hot. What did you do today?
We went surfing this morning and scuba diving after lunch.
Useful expressions.
It's cold and snowy.
What's the temperature?
I think it's about 10 below.
What's the weather forecast for tomorrow?
The weather is ideal for sunbathing.
In focus. Winter of our discontent. Once known simply as the winter blues, seasonal affective disorder, SAD, is now recognized by doctors as a type of depression. The shortage of daylight during the winter months is believed to cause a chemical imbalance in the brain. Symptoms of the illness, which include sleep problems, headaches, anxiety, and mood changes, are often treated with light therapy. In what ways does the weather affect your mood?
Hot weather makes me feel really tired. I just don't want to do anything.
I am always really happy when it rains. I never feel depressed at all.
Review. Units 11 through 15. Task 1. Listen to the conversations and number the posters 1 through 4. Does the person accept or decline the invitation? Listen again and circle accept or decline. 1.
Hello?
Hello, Vivian.
Hi, Greg. How are things?
Everything's fine. I'm just calling to see if you want to go to that new modern art exhibition at the La Roche Gallery. It looks really interesting.
I'd love to.
2.
Hey, May, you like Eddie Wilson, don't you?
Yeah, I like him a lot. Why? Has he got a new CD out?
No, but he's giving a concert here next Sunday, and I've got 2 tickets. Do you want to go?
Definitely.
3.
Hey, Alice, Warren and I saw a poster for that new restaurant today.
You mean Winston's?
Yeah, their grand opening is on Friday. Warren and I are going. Do you and Phil want to come too?
Friday? Sorry.
Hear that the New York Knights are going to play here?
What, the baseball team? You're kidding.
No, they're playing exhibition games with some of the best college teams across the country. I've got tickets for the game against Western if you want to go.
Sounds great.
Task 2. Listen and write Jenny's order. Then listen again and check your answers.
Jenny, I thought you weren't going to make it.
Sorry, Joe. The traffic was really bad. Did you order?
I ordered for me. I'm having a steak. I was just about to order the fish for you.
Oh, really? I don't think I'll have the fish. Let me check the menu.
Evening, ma'am. Welcome to Surf and Turf. Are you ready to order?
Well, yes, I think so. I'll have the chef's salad to start.
Okay. What kind of dressing would you like with that?
French, please. And for the main course, I'll have a steak, too.
How would you like that done?
Medium, please.
All right. The steak comes with either French fries or a baked potato.
Do you have any garlic bread?
Yes. Would you like a small or large order?
Are you going to have some, Joe?
Sure. Garlic bread sounds good.
We'll have a large order, please.
Will that be all then?
I think so, Joe.
Yeah, we might have coffee later.
Okay. Well, I'll have your salads for you in just a moment.
Task 3. Soccer star Carl Kessel is describing his daily routine. Listen and match the times to the activities. Then listen again and check your answers.
Welcome back to Soccer Tips. We're talking to soccer star Carl Kessel to find out what makes him such a successful player. Carl?
Well, besides practice and pure hard work, keeping to a set routine on game day is something that's helped me a lot.
Could you tell us a bit about your game day routine, Carl?
Well, it's important to get a long rest the night before a game. I usually get up pretty late. I leave home and arrive at the stadium at about 9:20. Then I have breakfast with the team at 10.
Do you have a team meeting on game day?
Of course, that's very important. We get together at 11 to talk about strategy. We watch highlight tapes of past games with the other team at 12:30 or so.
That's so you can identify any mistakes you made?
And to remind us of the kinds of strategies they use. After that, we relax and eat a light lunch together at 2.
What about loosening up before the game?
We do warm-up exercises starting at about 4:45, so we're ready to play by the time the game starts at 5:30.
Task 4. Listen to the sports broadcasts and fill in the results. Then listen again and check your answers. 1.
Turning to the soccer world, it was a day of upsets at the World Cup as 3 countries that were favored to win the championship all lost their games. In Berlin, Japanese striker won victory over Brazil. Meanwhile, in Frankfurt, Korea's Jae-hoon Kim scored on a penalty with just a minute left in regulation as the Red Devils upset Italy's national team by a score of 3-2. And in the day's most surprising result, China's Paul Yeo scored a goal in the 25th minute, and China held on to edge Germany 1-0 in Munich.
2.
Now to golf, where the opening round of the Jimmy Walker Classic in Phuket, Thailand, saw Korea's K.S. Kim shoot an 8-under par 64 for a 1-stroke lead over Australia's Peter Miller and Japan's Jiro Ito. Both Miller and Ito shot 65. Also high on the leaderboard after the first day of play was Filipino golfer Fred Luciano, who shot a 67, and Taiwan's John Lee, who recorded a 70. Further back in the field was last year's champion, Steve Smith, at even par 72, and PGA money leader Scott Black at 1 over par 73.
3.
Tennis after heavy rains washed out a number of opening round matches. In the most anticipated first-day matchup, defending champion Amy Johnson of Ireland beat Spain's Sonia Higuera 7-5, 6-2 to advance to the next round. In other action, German star Greta Bauer defeated American Susan Nelson 6-1, 6-4, and Sweden's Erika Swanson edged Japan's Miki Ono 6-3, 7-5.
Task 5. Listen and circle the answers that are right for you. 1.
What time do you usually go to bed?
2.
Do you take cream in your coffee?
3.
Do you watch a lot of sports on TV?
4.
Would you like to go to a jazz concert?